The city of Gering started public discussion of a $42 million budget for fiscal year 2023 that is balanced with projected revenue. However, staff warned council members future years may need to see some changes in revenue sources. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Gering City Administrator Pat Heath told the council approximately $340,000 of the budget was cut from initial department requests, with the biggest reductions being eliminated of a deputy city clerk position and saying no to one additional librarian and police officer. Heath said the decisions in the budget followed a pattern the past several years of cutting improvements, delayed maintenance items or equipment purchases, even reducing staff while the city continues to increase amenities, which is a pattern that's unsustainable.
Without an increase in general fund revenues for future budgets, we're going to have to make decisions in the near future of what services or personnel that we would reduce. And property tax, sales tax should be the source of our revenues for the general fund, but as we all know, those don't cover the full amount of the general fund, so we make transfers from the utilities department.
Few additional tweaks to the spending documents are anticipated after the official valuations are released, which is due August 20th. Well, details are pending on services for Scottsdale Fire Captain Ryan Lohr, who passed over the weekend after a battle with cancer. Captain Lohr was escorted from Gering by a long line of first responders to Dugan Kramer Funeral Home Saturday morning. Lohr had been diagnosed with colon cancer in December and had been a firefighter for 2 decades. In 2018, he was one of 3 finalists to become the next Scottsdale Fire Chief. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Welcome back. Riverside Discovery Center is excited to announce construction on the next stage in the splash pad remodel. Platte Valley Bank, who is a major donor to the splash pad renovations, was on hand Friday morning at the zoo to present a $20,000 check. Now the splash pad will be closed while the brand new combi tile safety surfacing is installed. The cheerful blue surfacing will provide not only a spark of color, but also critical safety upgrades. Donations can still be made through the zoo's website, which will go towards an expanded seating area, additional lighting, and other upgrades to the splash pad. Well, a 30-year-old Gering man who pleaded no contest to 2 separate charges of possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute earlier this year is back in custody. Joseph Van Winkle was charged following 2 December incidents in which he was in possession of meth, heroin, and fentanyl. Sentencing on the 2 Class 2 felonies was set for May 13th, but Van Winkle failed to appear after posting bond in March. A warrant for Van Winkle's arrest was issued this spring, and he was taken back into custody last month. A new sentencing date has been set for August 31st, where he faces 1 to 50 years in prison on each count. And 1 week after country music group Lady A canceled their Nebraska State Fair performance, along with the rest of their tour, fair officials have announced a replacement act. Legendary rapper Flo Rida will fill in the Saturday, September 3rd concert slot, with Priscilla Block as the opening act for the show. State Fair Executive Director Bill Ogg says the Fair Board is pleased that Flo Rida was available and agreeable to join at the last minute for this year's State Fair. All tickets for the Lady A concert will be refunded, and tickets for the Flo Rida concert are on sale now at the State Fair's website. Well, coming up to the break, Chris Cottrell and a check-in on sports. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
Allo means reliability, productivity, connect. Allo means no more of that. Allo means business. Local business, big business, small business. If you need reliable phone and internet connectivity, you need Allo. Local service and same-day dispatch. Free installation, symmetrical upload and download speeds. If your business relies on communication, rely on Allo. Allo means business. Visit allofiber.com/business.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
There are games later this week for high school teams, along with some action on tap for WNCC. Last Thursday, it was a look at the Gearing Cross Country teams. Today, our focus is on the Scottsbluff softball squad. The season will start later this week for the Cats and third-year head coach Dan Fox.
You know, we're really looking forward to the season. We have a lot of returners back. Our sophomore class, that's going to be juniors now, and our juniors are seniors, a lot of experience. So I think we're not going to surprise a lot of people. I think we're going to come out and play some good softball this year.
Scottsbluff last year finished 29-9 and made a trip to the state tournament. Some key losses like players from Brady Lockemer to Mariah Avila, but they've got plenty of talent back, including Terrence Spady, who should be in line for a big senior year.
I think it just makes us more hungry. Like, we want to win more. Like, we know what the state tournament feels like now and what it feels like to win districts. And it's a feeling like no other. Like, we've never experienced it before. So I think we know what it takes now, and that just fuels our fire even more during practices.
For softball at the high school level, so much depends on the pitching in the circle, consistently throwing strikes and not allowing free bases. Senior Aubrey Barrett, she took steps after last season to ensure she's the best version of herself in the circle this year.
Over pretty much all of winter and pretty much right after school ball got done, I went out and I found myself a new pitching coach. I have been working with him pretty much 2 to 3 times a week, and I've been working with him, and then I've also gone to a couple pitching camps, and I've just learned so much, and I've just trying to improve myself for the team.
And some overall thoughts now on the style of play fans can expect from the Bearcats this season.
I mean, we're going to be aggressive in everything we do. We're going to be, I believe, a good hitting team. I think our defense is actually going to be better this year. There's some young players who really stepped up over the summer. Got to watch them and coach them a little bit in summer ball, and it's kind of neat to see those younger players actually step up. And I think another strength is going to be actually we're going to improve in our pitching area from last year, and I'm excited for that because I think the girls, Aubrey is one of them, and a couple other girls have really worked hard to just improve that area. They know that to get us far in state that it comes from the circle.
Scottsbluff is set to open their season on Friday with games at Lexington before hosting Sterling, Colorado next Tuesday. The Gering softball team also figures to be stout once again this year. We had Gering coach Zach Ostergaard with preseason comments on KNEB Sports On Air radio earlier today. The Bulldogs will open Thursday in North Platte. And there's going to be some Cougar volleyball coming up this weekend. They make their annual trip to the Reaver Classic in Council Bluffs, Iowa. We'll have all 4 of those matches for you on KOLT 690 101.7 with Chuck Schwartz. We posted a full Cougar volleyball preview to the website last week. You can find that online. And the 2022 Platte Valley Pro-Am is in the books for this year. A.J. Ott carded a Sunday round of 61 to overcome a 6-shot deficit to win at 19 under par. Ott finished on the 3rd place Pro-Am team and pocketed over 10 grand for his weekend of work. Clemens Carpet, the top amateur scoring team for that 2-day event. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, it has been a tremendous run for Western Nebraska, who had the privilege of hosting the U.S. National Hot Air Balloon Championships for the past 4 years. This year, Rhett and Joe Hartzell, as well as Johnny Petrin, were the top 3 finishers at this year's national championship. Over the course of the past week, they, along with others, competed in numerous competitions while also interacting with thousands of members of the community during Old West Balloon Fest festivities. Unfortunately, Saturday evening's Night Glow at Five Rocks Amphitheater was canceled due to lightning in the area, but Saturday morning's Mass Ascension did lift off after an hour-plus long weather delay. A huge shout out to all of the local volunteers and organizers who spent countless hours helping make these events a reality. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.